What are your top 10 greatest Dragon Ball Z characters of all time?
You'll regret your arrogance when I'm through with you!
Sorry if I break you. We'll just have to see about that!
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion, where we do weekly discussion about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT.
What are your top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time? Let me know in the comment section below, as I'll be sharing with you guys my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. Now when I say Dragon Ball Z, I mean anywhere. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, or even Dragon Ball GT. Now inside this list, I'm not going to include any villains because I already made a separate video based on that. It's called my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z villains. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. And you could include non-canon characters too. Canon or not, doesn't matter. They're all inside the series, so I'm going to include them inside my list. And at the end of this video, I'd like for you guys to share with me your top 10 and let me know if you like my list. And you could also include any fusion character inside your list.
I think it's time you stop talking and start showing me.
So everybody, let's get right to my list.
Well, this should be exciting then, since I'm about to get much tougher.
We got Pike. When I first saw Pike inside the other world, I'm like, yo, this guy's pretty sick character. Like, look at him. He's a badass. He's standing up against Goku, and he can hold his own against Goku. And his attitude, I really like his attitude. He has such a little badass attitude. Like, who do you think you are? You gonna mess with me? Bro, I'll knock you out. That's the type of attitude he always has in his face. And he's always serious. I wish they gave more details based on Pike, but too bad this guy's a non-canon character.
Take this, you! Tri-beam!
We got Tian Falco. When I first saw Dragon Ball when Tian fought Goku, I'm just like, yo man, this guy's a cool character. Like, look at him. He could stand against Goku. He almost managed to beat Goku in the World Martial Arts Tournament. And he went through a character development. This guy was once evil, and then later on, after meeting Goku and stuff, he became a good-hearted guy, and he's started to change to the good side. And seeing that, I started to like Tian from there, and then the way he protects the Z Warriors is amazing. And because of that, I added him to be on my list because this guy deserves that spot.
Why? For years we did everything you asked of us. No question. You turn your back like the coward you are to kill us all in cold blood!
Bardock, Goku's father. Bardock is another awesome character. I really like the way how Bardock's storyline went down. A Saiyan who was evil and was under Frieza's control, but then later on he realized what he's doing is wrong. And then he saw that Frieza's going to destroy everyone, so he goes to save his planet, but he failed at it, and he left a legacy for his son to go avenge his life.
You know you can't win. You can't destroy what I really am.
We got Future Gohan. Future Gohan was actually a badass Gohan. He literally had to survive on his own for so many years against the androids, and when he met Trunks, he tried to train Trunks, and at the same time he tried to survive. But then we see that Gohan even sacrificed his own life just so his Trunks would live on, and then he could go avenge him. This guy is really tough. He lost an arm, but yet that still didn't stop him from fighting the androids. He still went and put his life on the line just so he could save the earth, but unfortunately he failed at it, and then that's why it was up to Trunks.
No longer am I Kami or Piccolo. I am the Namek who has long since forgotten his name.
We got Piccolo. Piccolo went through a character development himself, and I really liked the way his character was portrayed. He was once known as the evil demon king, Piccolo, and then from there he lost his life to the hands of Goku, and then he spit out his egg, which is a reincarnation version of Piccolo, and then he lived his whole life to go kill Goku. But after losing against Goku in the World Martial Tournament, he went back to start training, and then when he saw that Goku died and he saved his life for the earth, Piccolo started to think that, what am I doing? Why am I trying to kill the guy who just saved everybody's life here? And then seeing Gohan change Piccolo, the love that Gohan gave him, Piccolo changed, and that's what made him become one of the Z Warrior, a pure-hearted man who protects the world with his light.
Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
Gohan. Now I'm talking about the Gohan from the season 6 and the Buu saga. But after that, Gohan just pretty much lost it. After the Cell gaming saga, Gohan was a badass who could turn Super Saiyan 2 and he defeated Cell, but then he quit training, started slacking off, which made him a geek type of character. But inside the Buu saga, he got his mystic power, but then again, he started slacking off and he lost it. Honestly, if Gohan continued training, he would have been my second favorite character of Dragon Ball Z, but because of his slacking off a lot, he became so useless inside the series. When I was watching Dragon Ball Super or even Resurrection of F, I was like, yo, this guy's so useless. Honestly, we went to the badass Gohan we all knew before. But nonetheless, Gohan is a pure-hearted man, and he is just like Goku. He likes to save people's life. Even if it means for him to die, he'll still do it, and that's the reason why I have to add him to be on my list.
If they set that android free, it will be the end of all of us! No!
We got Future Trunks. Honestly, when I first saw Dragon Ball Z and I saw Trunks came around the 4th season and cut down Frieza, I was like, yo man, who is this guy? A swordsmanship inside Dragon Ball Z? That's epic. And then when I saw that he was Vegeta's son from the future, I was like, yo, this character is amazing. I really like the way how Trunks' character went. It was such a great way to portray Trunks out of the series. And then he pretty much had the same goal as Goku when it comes to training. He always puts his heart and mind to training just so that he could protect his loved ones. And that's the reason why I had him to be on my list.
I too have the power of a god.
The Prince of All Saiyan, Vegeta. He went to a huge character development. He was once a rootless Saiyan who just didn't care about anything. All he cared about his pride, and he wanted to be known as the strongest warrior in the universe. But after meeting Goku and meeting Bulma, those two people started to change Vegeta, and then after he had his son, he became more of a calm guy, and he even gave up his life just to protect the Earth. Before, I didn't really like Vegeta, but after when Vegeta sacrificed himself just so that everybody else could live, he earned my respect. I'm just like, yo, this guy earned it. He's one of my favorite characters. But what made him be number 3 is the way he set up his life to protect the Earth. No matter what happens, he'll protect the Earth at all costs. Even if it means for his pride to be demolished, he'll do it as long as the Earth is safe.
This is a fun place to be, oh yeah. The food is tasty too, yum. Let's go play, oh, let's be friends, oh. Fun time bingo. It's time to play some bingo. Ole!
And that's why I have a lot of respect for Vegeta, and that's why he made it to be on my list.
Call me Super Vegito.
Vegito's my favorite fusion of all the fusions out there, and he is an awesome character. I even made a video on what if Goku and Vegeta remain as Vegito. You can go check that out because Vegito is an awesome character. But one thing that makes me laugh about Vegito is his cockiness. This guy is just too cocky.
Oh really? And then that Gallic gun? Whoa! Yeah, I could have been killed.
He loves to toy with his opponent, but the way he looks and the way his character is, I really like that, and it's the reason why I put him number 2, because I really like Vegito. He's one of my favorite fusions of all time.
It's me, Goku!
Okay. Now! Finally comes the one you've been waiting for. The legendary Super Saiyan 3.
We all know it's obvious, it is Goku. You can tell by my name, Goku T23. He is my favorite Dragon Ball character of all time. Pretty much he is the main character of Dragon Ball, but what makes Goku be my favorite is his personality and his determination. This guy is a pure-hearted Saiyan who did everything he can to protect the Earth. He even gave his life up so many times just to protect the Earth. Even when he died, Goku still had a determination to fight and train just so that one day if he comes back, he could protect his family. And that happened inside of Buu Saga. He came back and he was there to protect everyone. No matter what happened, Goku will always spend his time training because he wants to protect his loved ones, and he also wants to be known as the most strongest warrior in the universe. Each time Goku meets a new opponent and they end up beating him, it gives him the motivation to go and train even harder so that he could surpass them and he could be known as the strongest warrior. Throughout the entire Dragon Ball, we've seen how Goku progressed to become even stronger and stronger. Each opponent he fights, he learns new tactic, new technique, and he becomes even stronger just so that he could always be there to save the Earth. He is known as the most greatest hero of all time, and he is definitely my favorite character of all time too. It's because of him I like Dragon Ball Z. To be honest with you, if Goku was not inside Dragon Ball Z, I wouldn't like it as much as I do right now. But because of Goku, I like Dragon Ball Z a lot. He made Dragon Ball Z the hype that it has right now. And I'm positive that Goku is not just my favorite character, he's everyone's favorite character. He's everyone's favorite hero because this guy really made an impact in a lot of people's life. It's the reason why in Japan they made a national holiday called Goku Day. That's why I like Goku, and that's why he's on my list. That is my top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters of all time. Let me know in the comment section below what is your top 10 favorite Dragon Ball Z characters. And like I said, you can include fusions, you can include non-canon characters, but don't include villains because I only made a top 10 Dragon Ball Z villain list of all time. You can go check that out. But these characters I listed, in my opinion, are the best characters inside Dragon Ball Z, and they're the characters that made Dragon Ball Z so good. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about my list. If there's anything you guys like about my list or what we're going to talk about, please drop me a like. That'll be amazing. If you can't subscribe yet, please do so. I'll greatly appreciate it. I'm Goku T23. Have an insane day, people.
Volt weapon deployed.